show. We are live across 14 channels, I do believe. Let me just get the rest of this stuff cleared. And there go notifications. Oh, SEO. Yes, SEO. I do want to do that. Let's do the SEO right off the bat. Okay. Edit video. Hello, everybody that's coming in.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Hey, Cybers.
Moo.
Let's put hashtag Samsung, comma,
Michael Goldsmith.
Galaxy.
Hey, Nay.
Hey, buddy. S23 Ultra. And all those other ones. And let's take these extra words. And I think we're good here. And let's just save that over there to YouTube. Okay, so what do I have here in my hands, folks? I've got an
Cassie.
unopened bag. Hopefully it's what this the title is referring to on this content that I am uploading. I am keeping my fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed. Now the other thing I want to show you is the Ultra that I've got right here. It has another case on it. It doesn't have the new case on it yet.
Michael Goldsmith.
Oh.
So I suppose that means it's time to brew some kafif and get my Bull AMD tray.
Yes, kafefi. I've got the kafefi. I've got the grapes. I've got the cannabis. I've got everything. So, look. This is, I'm going to try to get this here where we can see it. This is the battery. See that 12%, guys? I have not charged this phone since yesterday when I got it. I charged it fully. Well, I charged it to 85%. And it still has 12% left. Imagine that. If I charged it all the way to 100, I don't know where I'd be today. But I'm only going to 85 because that's a setting on here so the phone will last longer, the battery will last longer. You're not taxing out the battery, which is great. We're going to get to more of this in a second. I'm going to have to probably take this out of this case.
Yeah, we should probably smoke first.
Give me a second. Let me take this out of the case. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to remove this and take this little snappy thing out of here too. So now we've got just this here. And Cyber, if you want to smoke, go ahead. I want to do the content first. I want to just go ahead and take this out and do it right at the beginning.
No, wait.
Okay. We'll do it quick. All right, here we go. The unboxing. The Shielder series and the rear cam protector as well. So this is going to be hopefully the case that I think it is. It's got this one shield in it without a front plastic thing on it. I believe it says it comes with two. And then this is wrapped in plastic, which is good. And there is a clear protector screen on the front of this. I'm very happy. Yes, there is a clear plastic cover. Okay, so we'll get to that. As Cyber said, we can smoke now. But there is the unboxing, and here is the rear cam protector as well. And we'll be getting into that as well. This is, it just says accessories on it. I don't know why these companies choose not to put their company name on the boxes anymore, and it's really weird. Whoever those re-engineers are, I'd like to say, you've done yourself a horrible disservice by hiring re-engineers who don't think it's a good idea to put your company name on your box and on your product. You guys are weird, and it's almost like you're not proud of your product. It's almost like you don't want people to know what it is because it's going to fail. It's weird. Who does that? Re-engineers, that's who. Okay, Cyber. We're already here.
I'm back.
I'm Pack 2. Cheers, Cyber. Michael Goldsmith, Cassie, and anybody else that's tuning in for the unboxing here. Cheers, guys. No longer going to get us.
Cheers, Will. Cheers, everybody.
Now, I think I've had enough experience with these cases. I should be able to pretty much figure this one out. We're going to want to put the rear protector on first. So let's get into this thing. I got these weird stickers on here. Oh boy. Good thing I have a razor knife. Okay, great. So this comes with cleaning wipe, alcohol, and a wet and a dry cleaning wipe. And a separator. And lo and behold, somehow... Okay, this is in a little protective pouch. There's a pull tab on it. There's the rear camera protector, and that's the adhesive strip. So you peel that off and stick it on after you clean your lenses. So we'll just set that there. Now this is also this says a dust absorber and a guide sticker. So there's these two guide stickers on here,
Billy Valentine.
I don't know how to use those guide
Happy
stickers.
birthday.
Happy birthday. I do not know how to use the guide stickers, man. I'm assuming it says guide sticker, guide sticker. You put the guide stickers on the front of that to push it down, I guess. Once you peel this off, I mean, wow. Yeah, that is gonna be a little tricky, man. Ooh. You know what's funny is in the video that they show, they cut the video after they put this on because I think they screwed it up. And all of a sudden it's on there perfectly in the video. And now I'm like, there is no visual way to see what you're doing. Yeah, you're gonna have to use these guide stickers somehow, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to go on their website, I guess, but there isn't like a website on here, man. I'll have to go to the website where I got it and click on the link and watch their little video how to do this, unfortunately. So if I'm looking at this bottom part here, that is not just gonna fall on there perfectly, man. It's gonna go on there crooked, and that's why you need the guide stickers. And it's really weird, and it's really weird. I mean, if you're just looking at it from the top, I'm gonna end up scratching this thing, moving it around like this. Let's go and see the little trick to doing this. Okay. Video. Okay, just show me the guide sticker thing. Yeah, this isn't how to do it. Okay. That's not how to. That's just a little promo video. I saw the how to somewhere else. Let me look. Okay, please take the case off before install. Installation. It doesn't show the guide stickers. Nobody's using the guide stickers. Yeah, this is the one that doesn't show it. Oh, they've changed. You peel that off. And you just set it on. Oh, well, that one goes over it. Oh. You're using a thing to put it on there with that I don't have. You had a tool. They had a tool. This is so weird. I mean, they just go bloop, and they just put it right on there. Bloop. It is just so not going to go on there straight, man. I can already tell. They make it look easy. But, I mean, they just basically drop it right on. But they've got this tool. Mine is a little different than that one. They got a bunch of little install videos, and all of them have little template installers. Yeah, bro. They got a little template, bro. Mine didn't come with it. Mine doesn't come with it. Mine doesn't come with a template, bro. I'm looking all around. I'm like, there's nothing. There's nothing else here. There's these two pads. There's this thing. It says guide sticker. It's got this. It just says guide sticker, man. This is not cool. Installation. Look, you just set it on there. They just set it on. They just go, see what they got this thing, and they just set it on there. And it just sits on there perfectly. So I figure it'll flip right over these cameras over here too. It'll probably just fall right over the top of them. This one just shows it just fall right on. I love it. Boom. I have a feeling that it will. That it's just going to line up. These three giant cameras line up and it's going to be perfect. So let me clean it. I'm just going to do it. I think I can do it. Cleaning wipe wet. Okay, so we're going to take the wet cleaning wipe. We're going to go like this. And go. La, 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 clean this whole area like they do in the video. Okay. And now we're going to take the dry wipe. Alright, we'll see how challenging this is. And I'll put my glasses on, that'll help. Okay. Dry wipe. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're just going to drop this onto it. I want you guys to be able to see what's going on here. Guide sticker. Whoops. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to bring this closer to me so I can really get right up on top of it. And I'm just going to line this thing up. Here we go. There it is. And the holes open up so you can see what you're doing. Okay, man. It went around the cameras. It looks good. Oh, there it's seated. It's seated. It's seated down. And you just press. And it's installed. That's it. So you just got to get over that fear of being able to line it up, because what you don't realize is there's a sticker over the back of it. You can't see through it. As soon as you peel the sticker off, you can see through those 3 holes and you can see the 3 cameras. Once you're lined up on those 3 cameras, it lines up the other 2 and the sensor and the flash. It lines that up for you. So there you go. We've installed the first one. I'll just take a picture. Oh yeah, everything looks normal. Everything looks fine. Take a picture of my desktop here. It's on a timer right now. I don't know how to turn that off. I think I've got it on night mode. Well, I've got it on pro mode. I don't know why it's doing a... Oh, there it is. That's the timer. I got it. I found the timer setting. It's at the top of the screen. Okay. Cool. I'd like to turn that off. Anyway, I just took this amazing photograph right through the screen. It's nice and clear. Here, look. Look. That's my monitors, guys. That's the photograph of my monitors.
Nice.
Yeah. So this thing's amazing. Through the lenses, it's fine. Now, what I'm really excited about is protecting this thing with a good case. So, let me see how this thing works here. There's a few things to peel off. Let me see what it says. It says separating front casing from rear case. Disassembling steps. Tear off the protective film along with the fingerprint sticker. Put your phone into the front cover. Install the back cover. Set your fingerprint ID. All right. Along with the fingerprint sticker. I don't know what the fingerprint sticker is, but this must be it, but I can't pull that off until I do this, I'm afraid. So this thing is water resistant, which is great. Okay, so here we go. This comes out. So you pull, you pry, you got to pry the rubber of this, the corners off a little bit, and then this will pop out. Okay, and now this thing, it says, please peel off this mask application, and that is the fingerprint, and then there's a fingerprint sticker right there. I'm assuming, I don't know if that stays there or not, man. It says fingerprint sticker. There's a little circle there. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. That's weird. I don't know why. I think that's supposed to be there. That's kind of weird. But you probably don't see it once it's on. There's a little circle here. Clear little circle. There, you see that? See that little circle right there? Right above where my finger is? The clear little circle?
Yeah, I see.
Weird, right? So I'm not going to mess with that. There was a sticker over the top of that. So it said, put the phone in this, but I got to clean the phone off first.
Usually they say if you put a protector on
OG420
like
Junior.
that, and you glue it to the
Hi,
screen
Up Trendies.
to prevent you get dust down in it, you should go out in the bathroom, turn off the water until there's steam out in your bathroom. That will do all the dust will fall to the ground, and then you can go out there and put your screen on.
Huh. To get the dust off.
Yeah, because there will always be dust in the air, you know.
Right.
And when you put that screen on, even you're sitting there and dusting it off now, dust might land on who's in there, like land on the screen before you put the protector on. That should be prevented if you had let the bathroom
That's a
steam
good
out
idea.
for a while, because all the steam get the dust to the ground.
I like that. All right. Well, this has a little bit. You're right. It's actually it's on the front, I think. From where it's just. Oh no, it was on the inside too. Dust on the outside of it though, for sure. Yes, it's all on the outside. Good. So you put this on. I think I got it.
Yeah.
I think that is. Those buttons are on, and now these will press in. Yes, so put the corners in, just drop it in, and then see if the fingerprint sensor thing works, I guess. Oh!
Of course it works.
No, fingerprint doesn't match.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's the
Yeah, but
fingerprints.
then you might need, because there's protector on now, redo your fingerprints with the protector on.
That's what it said in the instruction. It says redo your fingerprint.
Dava John Dabs.
Yeah.
I got more visors on Epic Gel, lol.
On Epic. What's Epic?
Epic is, who made Unreal. That's a game company, Epic. They are also behind they made Fortnite, and they behind the Unreal Engine, and they have a game store now also.
He's got more viewers
Epic.
on EPIK. What?
No, I thought you thought about no mind Epic. I thought you thought about the game company Epic.
What are you talking about on EPIK JAL? What's Epic Gel? L-I got more. Who's L-I? Maybe if you make sense, I'll be able to understand what you're talking about. So.
Patrick John Welder. I've been with iPhone since 2007, but I know with Samsung, your world is wide open on what you can do with the phone.
Fuck Apple, dude. Fuck iPhones and fuck Apple.
iPhone guy.
Fucking little re-engineered cunt bitches. Fuck Apple. I hate that fucking company.
And also that they restrict the whole phone. You know, you can do way more on an Android than you can on an Apple. They fucking restrict that shit big time.
So this is the phone completely covered and protected. Now I was able to use my fingerprint to open the phone, but I'm just going to try that again. It worked. So I haven't had to adjust anything. You can see there is a little circle. When you turn the phone off, you can see the little circle on the screen. And if that bothers you, you might not want to get that kind of screen protector. That doesn't bother me at all because I know that's for my fingerprint thing, and I know what that is. But that's what I need, so this will have the clear screen over it. But watch, as soon as you turn the phone on, oh, see, look. See how the fingerprint thing stays right over that little thing? Turn the phone on, you don't see it anymore. As soon as you turn the phone on.
Most dope click. I'm getting ready to buy the Red Magic 8 Pro. Amazing phone for the price MO.
We'll have to see.
Love the features of the S23 too though. Just way out of my price range for a phone.
We'll have to see what watching a video
Cheers,
looks
trendies.
like through this. Let me go with a...
I'm quite happy with my S10. It serves me well.
I gotta tell you, I couldn't read tweets. I couldn't read tweets without adjusting my font size. On this phone, I haven't had to adjust any of the font size. It's stuck, and I can read the tweets and read everything without glasses, which is great for me, man. Having that little bit of an extra bigger screen. So I just want to see what video looks like without glasses, which is great for me, man. Having that. All right, let's get rid of the chat there. There's a little circle. Yeah, I can see the little circle if I look for it, and I gotta hold it just right. But it's not a distraction when you're watching a video, really. So that would be the only thing that I would say is there's a little clear circle that's on the screen right where your fingerprint goes. If you could deal with that, then you can deal with this. This is from a company called Shielder. No, I'm sorry. Shielder? Dexnor. It's from a company called Dexnor. Dexnor. And this is the Shielder series. So, this says 360-degree full body protection. That's what I need. You know, I can't have something where the screen's exposed. I don't trust those things you stick on your screen. I've used those before. I've seen them fail. I've seen them break. But when I have a plastic screen over the front, I feel a lot better about putting it in my pocket, getting sand, touching, anything. I always know I can just go out and spend $30 and get another one of these things if I get scratches on the front. I still got that pristine phone underneath. You know, Billy says, you know, don't get a case. He says get a warranty. I say get a case and a warranty. You know, but definitely get a case. Don't not get a case. Because I drop my phone in the case all the time. I don't even think about it usually when it happens. I'm just thankful that it's in that case. Because it usually just goes like this and falls flat on the floor here.
I've done that quite a few times with mine also.
And you know, my buddy Iceman, total opposite, bro. That guy can have a case, it doesn't matter. He breaks every freaking phone he has, man. He's just not good with keeping a phone in pristine condition. And every time I see his phone, it's like he's always got a cracked screen. And he's still using it. I bet you he's got a good phone now, though. I bet you he's probably okay now, man. Oh, Iceman, I can't close this. There it goes. So my battery charge is down to 10% now. I think I'm going to charge it. I'm going to plug it in. But it lasted at least a day, which was great. And I wanted to see, you know, how long that was going to go for. This
Patrick John Welder.
phone is
even with a warranty,
59.
You're going to pay more than what a case cost to get it replaced.
Okay, we're charging it. It says an hour and 16 minutes until fully charged. That will be to 85% from 10%. That's good. Charge it up in an hour. It'll last you 24 hours. At least. It'll last you more than 24 hours, definitely. Okay, get ready to smoke.
Oh, I need to burn this guy in this pack.
You gotta get rid of the evidence there. Burn the evidence.
Yeah, no, I need all the bones and the skulls and shit. So I can build me a bone and skull throne.
That
Fucking scare
is
people.
pretty morbid, bro. Pretty morbid. That's a cool little case. Little case?
It
like
is
little
a cool case.
Who knows what I'll put in that? Put little seeds
I
in there.
just have one of those, what do you call it?
Now,
latex or plastic, they're not plastic, rubber things.
One thing else to say about this case that came from the Deck Store, it came with a second frame that doesn't have a plastic insert. It's, if you do have one of those glass protectors, or if you do have one of those, you know, molded protectors or the stick-on protectors, that I highly recommend you get those put on by a kid at the store that you buy the phones at. Those kids are experts at doing that. I know it's really hard to do on your own, but these kids are doing it all day, and they're really good at it. So trust one of those people to do that to your phone. I even had them bake my phone. They put my phone in like a microwave oven and baked the lens onto it.
I don't think it had been a microwave oven. That would have fried the electronics.
It wasn't a microwave. I was joking about that.
Okay.
It was not. It was not a microwave. I was being hilarious. No, it was like a regular heat oven, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they do that a lot to loosen up that adhesive and shit like that.
But
or a heat gun. I'm packed.
If you guys are looking for that sort of protection and that sort of confidence that I get with my phone, I highly recommend 360-degree protection with the clear
Chuck
case.
Diesel.
Hey,
we get high
up
in this biatch.
All right, what am I doing here? I gotta get me some of that big jam. Gotta get big jam. Gotta get big jam. On Big Jam OG Kush. Mom is listening to that
Chuck
song.
Diesel.
She listens to
Love.
when the show's on. She watches Jeopardy. And Alex Trebek is not on there. Boom, boom. Anymore. Now it's some obnoxious bitch who I can't fucking stand. Alex Trebek was cool, man. You know? Psst. Even his name was cool. Alex Trebek. Hey, it's 420. Happy 420 Cyber. Chuckles. We lost Jimbo. If he was ever here, I can't remember. Patrick. Most dope click. Everybody, cheers. Over there on the Rumble of course. Cheers. Cheers to all of you.
Chuck Diesel. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers everybody.
Chuck Diesel. Love. Most dope click. Cheers, smiley face.
I took some video tonight of some airplanes flying over in the dark. They come out really clear. I also took video with my old phone. It's all grainy and crappy, even with the night setting. But this phone really clears it up. I got video that makes it look like a UFO coming up from behind the trees. It would be so easy to create videos like that. All you have to do is just videotape airplanes flying over and shake the camera, move the camera really fast, or whatever. It's going to look just like these UFO videos that you've seen. And you're just going to be like, oh, man, that's how they do that. That's how it's there. You're seeing this thing, and then also goes like lightning fast. They just went boom with the camera, you know. And got this little light thing in the background, so this overexposes, leaves the shutter open. And it was catching like the thing was flashing lights. It caught all the lights, which you don't usually see at the same time. It caught all the lights in the picture, which was pretty cool. Holy shit, dude.
Chuck Diesel. I love Samsungs, man, that's all I use.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And I really like the AKG violet headspot coming with them. Actually, my wireless guitar connection or
Chuck
whatever you
Diesel.
want to call it is also from
A
AKG,
iPhone.
and it has fast and really good sound.
Chuck Diesel.
Fucking iPhone.
Ah, shit.
Chuck Diesel. Haha, you laughed when you noticed I was trying to get the PH in there, haha. Chris Valentine. What ye eating on nay? Hello all and hope all has been well.
Chris Valentine, what's up, buddy? I'm eating grapes. Probably from California. Dude. Holy shit, man.
What?
It's, one of those war videos of what's going on over there. And
Yeah.
this is a video of a fighter that's in a foxhole that's attacking a BMP with what looks. Oh, he's protecting a foxhole. It's got a bunch of people down in a cave. Oh shit! They just got lit up. They just got lit up with a flare. And the BMPs, whatever the Russian one is, it's just putting bullets. It's putting shells all around this guy, and he's standing in a foxhole, and he's shooting back with like a small arm or something, bro. It's like, what are you doing, bro? You barely even do that in a video game. You know better. And what that guy should have been doing was hiding. And bro, that tank's just gonna run. Like I said, they lit him up with a freaking flare. So at the end of the video, so they're playing stupid music over the top of it. They're trying to show how tough the Ukrainian soldiers are. They're pinned down in foxholes, getting destroyed by these BMP type tanks that are totally anti-personnel. They're like 30 millimeter. You could see, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So. And how this guy withstood all of these shells exploding around him, he must have been really far down in that hole, and the shells must be exploding 6 feet above his head, and it just doesn't look like that. But you can see the the shells going through dirt that they've got piled up around the foxhole. It's crazy, man. What are these motherfuckers doing, man? Dropping bombs in neighborhoods and stuff. It's crazy. Oh my god, dude. A Russian BMP was destroyed in Donetsk direction. Dude, the entire block is gone. It looks like they nuked it. Every building is gone. Wow, man. I can't believe that shit. Dude's always hanging around, isn't he?
Yeah, I can tell him what to do.
You know, it's funny when they say they take. I see a lot of videos that say this BMP taken out, this tank taken out. You guys noticed anything about those videos? It's interesting. It seems to be the same thing. Yeah, you see him getting hit and you see a big explosion. You see smoke and dust all around him. If you look real closely, usually they're still sitting there like they don't even look like they took damage. And they cut the video before the dust clears. You guys notice this? I just saw 3 videos like that. I'm like, I don't know. Why, if they destroyed those tanks, then why didn't you show the rest of the video after the dust clears, which would have been like 5 more seconds? Why do you cut that part off? Huh. Some of this shit's so narrative. It's psychotic. And I don't know what to believe when I look at these videos. This one is all supposedly civilians killed by Ukrainian NATO shelling. 14 civilians dead.
I don't think NATO would deliberately target civilians.
It's Ukrainian. It's the Ukrainians are shooting at
Donsk. But if it's civilians, don't care if it's who the civilian side's on. NATO troops don't target civilians.
They're not NATO troops, bro. They're Ukrainian. They're just using NATO munitions. So America and NATO are paying for it, but it's all Nazis, and Ukrainian people that are doing the fighting for right now. Dude. What a fucking rabbit hole. Holy shit. I have failed you, sir. Why? Oh, because I didn't spit it out. No. Not at all. I have failed you, sir. Oh my god. The Greta Thunberg tweet is freaking awesome. Stalin's got the unholy Rome wants to be known as a dirtier commie than Stalin, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, that was before I knew. Share your stuff. That was before I knew you had a paywall.
Chuck Diesel. What is FTX crypto?
What's FTX crypto? FTX, bro, where have you been, man? Holy shit. FTX was a company owned by Sam Bankman-Fried.
Stole all the nice money.
No. You're thinking of Celsius and Alex Mashinsky.
Oh yeah. You're right. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Sam Bankman-Fried stole all of Ben Armstrong's money from BitBoy Crypto. And that guy's losing his shit. He's not happy with Alex Mashinsky either. In fact, I've been meaning to go over there and look and see what Ben Armstrong had in Celsius, because I have a feeling it was a lot more than I had in there.
Billy Bong Thornton. Chuck must be a newbie. Chuck Diesel. Got ya. Billy Bong Thornton.
Seems like
Hopefully.
an area of expertise you feel more comfortable giving direction from the sidelines on. These bold artists and giving them money. I don't give anybody money. That's hilarious.
Chuck Diesel. I wanted to know who owned it.
And whatever. So I approached Right Brain TV and I was like, hey man, I see you're doing stuff with Unholy Rome. If you want to check out my content, see if there's anything you want to do, that'd be great. So I was like, maybe I should go see what they did with Unholy Rome. So I go to try to find the video of him that they did, this documentary, and I'm having a hard time finding it. So I'm searching and I go to their site and I find a link and it's like, you click here if you want to see the video of Rome, Unholy Rome. And I'm like, I click on it and it goes to they've got some kind of a pay site. You can't see any content unless you join a membership. I didn't even click to find out how much it was. I don't want to pay for content. So I didn't click on it. And then I made that tweet and now you guys know why Right Brain TV and I are having a little showdown on Twitter, and I'm sure all of you guys can see it because it's on Twitter there at Naysguard. Len Combs. Len, thank you, buddy. That Combs, that's a familiar name. I have failed you, sir. He's so funny. What else is trending here? Nazi Germany. The Twitter account of the U.S. consulate in Milan was hacked. Hackers published the flag of Ukraine with the Nazi flag swastika underneath it with a little flag pulled over with the corner so you could see the swastika underneath. And underneath that it said, above it said, we all know the truth. In other words, that Ukraine's full of Nazis. And the tweet was later deleted. That's hilarious. Death Santis. Hey, somebody called him Death Santis. I already hashtagged Ron Death Santis. That's funny. I should hashtag that Death Santis. Watch for potholes, sinkholes, assholes. I love that. Quote, tweet. Ron Death Santis. I love it. Somebody else called Ron DeSantis Ron Death Santis. I love it. So you know it's good. Somebody else thought it was good too. They were listen to this, U.S. Holocaust Museum, guys. They were starting to not let Jews go to the swimming pool, not let Jews go to the skating rink, not to allow you to sit on certain park benches. Remembered Ilse Sackheim facing anti-Semitism in Nazi Germany. Elsie's parents sent her to England at age 13, saving her life. Dude, sound familiar? Yep. This is under the hashtag Nazi Germany. Books burning in Nazi Germany 80 years ago. Picture. Republican Senator Blase Ingoglia of Florida has just put forth a new bill that would eliminate the Florida Democratic Party because, you know, fascism and authoritarianism is the way that Republicans in Florida apparently operate. Here are the details. SB 1248. The Ultimate Cancel Act seeks to cancel any political party that supported slavery in the past. Since Southern Democrats supported slavery in the 1800s, the Republican senator believes that they should no longer exist in Florida. If the bill passes, all Democrats in Florida will be stripped of their registered party. All Democrats would have to associate with another party. They said, note, 76% of African Americans support Democrats in Florida. Only 8% support Republicans. And then he says, let's just eliminate stupid racists from Florida. How about that? Brian Krasenstein. Mom, can you mute that for a second? Or can you pause it? Yes. You're not going to believe this. What? Republican Senator Blase Ingoglia of Florida has just put forth a new bill that would eliminate the Florida Democratic Party. The Ultimate Cancel Act seeks, it's SB 1248, seeks to cancel any political party that supported slavery in the past. Since Southern Democrats supported slavery in the 1800s, the Republican senator believes that they should no longer exist in Florida. If the bill passes, all Democrats in Florida will be stripped of their registered party. All Democrats would have to associate with another party.
Wow. That's fucked up, too.
It's from a legitimate source, too.
That is literally insane. I mean, but I mean, we are in 2023, so I wouldn't be surprised over anything at all, to be honest. I really wouldn't.
It doesn't say Democratic Party. It doesn't have to say Democratic Party. Because it was the Democrats who did support slavery in the 1800s. It doesn't have to, you fucking idiot. Wow, I mean, everybody knows history. It was the Democrats. So, somebody named Steve B said, it doesn't say Democratic Party. Did you read the bill? Another guy said, read it. Strongly implies it. Before the party's flipped ideology, it would include the Democratic Party. Absolutely. That's just common sense. This war monitor, too bad he's got a freaking war flag. War monitor. This is psychotic. These people all have like thousands of followers and shit that are involved in this conversation. Someone said, yeah, I'm definitely canceling my beach trip due to a state politician. Good point. He knows it won't pass. Really, in the state of Florida? Dude, that might pass. He knows it won't pass. Tell me you know nothing about Southern history without saying you know nothing about Southern history.
Here we go.
Hey, SJ.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna turn you guys up. Hey, Aldo.
Well, that was another rabbit hole I didn't need to go down. Let's see what else. Yeah, don't go down the Nazi Germany rabbit hole. Fuck. Uh-oh, here's another one I don't want to go
Billy
down.
Ballantyne.
LAPD
South.
fucking rabbit hole. Probably don't want to go down that one either. Hey, Billy. Oh my god, that is just so Fox News looking. Dan Abrams live with his little fucking American flag pin
The officers, and the
way
way
up
to
on
do
his
that
fucking
is
lapel.
by
Look at this
lowering
fucking
our
poser
standards.
cunt
Now,
motherfucker.
if anyone else said something remotely close to that, the left-wing media would be outraged.
Look at this-
The cancel
look at this
culture
tight-ass
vultures we've been talking
bitch.
about would be circling.
Look,
Is she saying racial minorities can't meet the same mental?
look.
Billy Ballantyne. I put roofing tar on a raccoon today. Science.
I don't know who this guy is, but I'm judging him by his stupid red, white, and blue background. His red, white, and blue Krylon at the bottom, or whatever they call that thing, and his fucking lapel pin is close to his little slobbering fucking mouth that he can get it, so he can fucking shine it with his fucking spittle. This guy has got Fox News reeking all over him. I bet this is like an OAN guy, One American News, or a fucking Newsmax cunt or something. I have no idea. I'm judging this guy totally on
Lucid.
looks and the looks of the screen.
Yo.
Double G Lucid is here, everybody. Hey, look at you with your slick little avatar there, palsy. let's just
Double G Lucid.
let's just see how stereotypical of Don't Look Up the stereotypical reporters were that were denying facts. How close this guy gets to Don't Look Up. Let's see.
Physical standards as white officers.
Let's check the outrage and
Isn't
all that.
that racist? LA Mayor Karen Bass is a 6-term Democratic congresswoman who's built her reputation on progressive values and who actually faced a surprisingly strong challenge from a more moderate pro-police Democrat in November. According to an internal city document
Double G
obtained
Lucid.
by our show, Mayor
Hey,
Bass
Daddy,
wants the
smiley
LAPD
face.
to find a third party to, quote, identify obstacles to entry for recruits who failed to qualify for training. Have this assessment include recommendations
from,
for
Double
removing
G?
these obstacles, especially for ethnic groups disproportionately left out of new officer training, meaning let's figure out ways to help minorities avoid the basic requirements.
Are,
for becoming
Double
a
G
police
Lucid, are you in
officer.
Nigeria?
The memo titled LAPD Metrics also instructs the
Double G
department to,
Lucid.
quote,
What country are you in?
identify, discipline, and or terminate
What country are you
officers
in?
associated with
Double G
right-wing domestic
Lucid.
extremist organizations. Now, Bass
You're
is
in
faced with
Nigeria?
huge problems of homelessness and crime, which she campaigned on being able to
Yes.
fix.
Nigeria is blowing
Last
up
year,
right
the number
now.
of homicides in LA were the
How are you doing?
second highest in a decade.
You guys just had an election? Were you involved in that?
Double G Lucid. Hell nah.
No. It's crazy shit, man. Democratic election and shit. It's exciting.
Decade and a half, surpassed only by the year before. Compounding the problem, the LAPD is facing major recruitment and retention struggles. With a force of about 9,200 officers, they're already down around 217 officers and 60 civilian employees. Meanwhile, 600 more officers are expected to either retire or otherwise leave the force this year.
Did you guys see the Krylon right before there where it said LA mayor's seemingly racist idea to better diversify police? Lower standards. That's the racist idea.
Double G Lucid. Yeah, Poppy, I bet it is. LOL. I just don't get involved. Billy Bong Thornton.
Right on.
Smash and Ebb.
100 more
What city are you in, if you don't mind me asking?
officers are expected
Are you
to
near the coast?
either retire or otherwise leave the force this year. And if Bass wants to meet her stated campaign promise about police, she's got a long way to go.
My public safety plan calls for getting officers on the street immediately in neighborhoods and areas that want to have an increased police presence. We also need to hire officers. We need to bring LAPD up to its authorized budgeted amount, which is about 9,700, which means in
Double
any
G
given
Lucid.
month, we might need to hire from 200
Legos.
to 400 officers.
Say this, bro. I want you to say this. Say, look at me. I am the captain. You say that for me? In your accent?
But you can't have it both ways. You can't both say that when something bad happens with the police, that officers need to have higher standards and more training, which may be true, and then at the same time talk about removing obstacles for recruits who failed to qualify if
Double
they're
G
from
Lucid.
certain ethnic groups, meaning
Look at me,
lowering
I am the
standards
captain.
for officers. How do those two
Look
things
at
work
me.
together?
I am the captain.
Joining me now, LAPD Detective Jamie
Double
McBride,
G
the
Lucid.
director of the Los Angeles Police Protection
Face orange
League,
biting
the
nails.
union
Face
that
orange
represents
biting
LAPD
nails.
officers,
Face
the
orange
overseas
biting nails.
academy
Face orange
recruitment
biting
there.
nails.
Thanks
Face
very
orange
much for
biting
coming on the
nails.
program.
Face orange biting nails.
I wonder if you guys are having as hard of a time tracking what this guy is trying to portray here as I am. I have a feeling he's mad about things that he probably shouldn't be mad about, but I just kind of sensing some faux outrage here. Let's see.
I appreciate it. What do you make of the mayor's comments in this document?
It's a little shocking. I've been in law enforcement for 32 years, and obviously we want the best and brightest candidates to come and apply for LAPD.
No.
You know, and when I came on...
No, you don't. That's a fucking lie. It's literally a fact.
Double G Lucid. I'm having a hard time.
Oh, don't start that, all right? Because I will block you. Whoa. Whoa, Cyber. Who's that?
That's
Hella.
my four-legged and three-armed friend.
Wow, you got my attention now. What? She's got 3 arms. Think of all the stuff she can do with that extra arm. Damn.
Yeah, I gave her a gun, so now she's defending me.
Woo-wee! 3-armed woman. Let's hear this.
And
In
four-legged.
1990,
Let's hear this guy.
the LAPD was on a mass hiring, and they lowered the standards in 1990. And what we learned from that was we had individuals with questionable backgrounds that were robbing banks. They were police officers robbing banks. They were stealing drugs that were in evidence. They were planting evidence on people. So we've been through this cycle before because they lowered standards. And it happened again in 1996, 98. We had some officers with questionable backgrounds when they were trying to hire people, again, lowering standards. And these individuals had questionable backgrounds in prior arrests when they were juveniles and young adults. And they're out doing home invasion robberies of drug dealers.
Wow.
We do not want to lower standards. Think about this. We're in a position to trust. It's a life and death situation at any given time. We have deal with large amounts of drugs and money. You gotta have somebody that you can trust put in those positions.
And I would think that recruitment is something that's super important to you as well. I mean, I would think that your number one priority, considering what you oversee there, is getting more qualified recruits. So the idea of getting more people into you is a great idea, but your point is just, yeah, but we still want to maintain a level of standards that we can be proud of.
Well, Dan, let me tell you, I see the recruit class every month. We can only muster up about 30 people. I have 2 daughters on the Los Angeles Police Department as well. And one of my daughters, who was on probation over the last year, lost 10 classmates because they decided they wanted to quit. They didn't want to be police officers. So not only are we lowering standards to get people, but then these people come on and some of these people just quit. So it just wasted time and resources and money.
Stop it right there. Oh, his daughter, that guy that we just listened to, his daughter's a cop and she just murdered somebody on the street, a homeless woman.
Oh, wow.
Wednesday night.
Jesus.
His other daughter killed somebody else in 2020. This guy, he's raised 2 murderers. He should be.
It's a family thing.
He should be so proud. Stop it, please. I don't like it. All right, let's check some news. 2023 will be the year of crypto token price divergence. Bank of America? What? Go ahead, get out of here. Psst, go. Go get. Mom, will you call the cat? Call the cat. Yeah, call him. He's over here bothering me.
Harley, come here, Harley. Come here, baby. Harl,
He's going.
come on.
He's running.
Billy Bong Thornton. Bank of what who ha ha.
Yeah, he's coming.
Come on, baby.
Thank you. Mom. Oh. Bank of America is starting to back crypto. Yep. Bank of America strategists remain cautious on growth as strong economic data delayed the timing of a recession, but this also indicates the potential for reflation and additional rate hikes. They say that's going to increase pressure for growth and therefore digital assets.
Billy Bong Thornton. Yeah, I'd trust them, ha 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 not.
Yeah, right? Let's see. Right-wing podcaster Michael Knowles, that guy that we watch that hates trans people, that wants to do away with trans people completely. Like,
Yeah.
how does he propose that, I wonder? Like gas chambers? You know, what's his method, I wonder? How are you gonna get rid of the trans people, bro? Yeah, and does he not understand that some people are born trans? You know, does he not understand that? And you know what? Maybe he was born trans and he's just a self-loathing trans person. You know, every trans person that's going to hear me say that is going to fucking hate me. So you know what? I take it back. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But you know what? I wish it on him. But you know, because he wouldn't be able to stand himself. But of course. I'm going to tweet this. I said, now, how are all of us supposed to know whether this quite effeminate person is trans themselves? Thinky face. There's an H in weather, bro. Now, how are all of us supposed to know whether this quite effeminate person is trans themselves? God, man. Michael Knowles. What a complete piece of human garbage. He's a podcaster for the right-wing Daily Wire. He's compared gay couples finding egg donors to conceive children to slavery, even though straight couples regularly use donors to have kids as well. But that's not slavery. It's only slavery if gay couples do it. Wow. You get him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Yummy. Delicious. Let's smoke at 7:10.
Yeah, there's pack.
Okay. I am packed as well. And I say no law regarding cannabis, cyber. Cheers to you. And cheers to everybody in all the chats as well.
And cheers to you, bro. And cheers, everybody. Jesus Christ, I coughed, man. But it was good. I got fucking hot.
God, whatever, dude. Aldi to offer insect kits for affordable protein to the poor.
What? Insects?
Yeah. It's just.
I thought all that was a fucking myth and a joke that they wanted people to eat insects. Jesus Christ.
Insects to help families afford protein. This stuff drives me nuts, Esther.
It's absolutely disgusting. I'm sure Bill Gates is over the moon because that's been the plan all along, to get us to stop eating normal food and to eat bugs while the elite at the top eat their Wagyu beef and lobster and watch all the peasants at the bottom eat insects and rats because it will save the planet, apparently.
Exactly. Well, it won't be on my menu. I hope it's not on yours, Esther. Good reason to avoid Aldi and go and find a decent steak. Look for an Aussie steak, Esther. If you're going out for a steak, make sure it's Australian or New Zealand. The supermarket
Aldi,
chain
that's
is
my local
considering
store.
selling
I got an
edible
Aldi, man.
insects to help families afford protein. This
They
stuff
don't
drives
sell
me
insects,
nuts,
though.
Esther.
It's absolutely disgusting. I'm sure Bill Gates is over the moon because that's been the plan all along, to get us to stop eating normal food and to eat bugs while the elite at the top eat their Wagyu.
You gotta be crazy, dude.
Is that Bill Gates' plan to get us to eat bugs all on?
Yeah, I heard that, and it's been on Reddit and shit that they want us to eat bugs.
But with like Bill Gates, I wonder if he's somehow behind
yeah.
the insects.
Oh, I
Food.
wouldn't be surprised.
I would. That would be much. That would be a lot. I mean, that's some low hanging fruit, bro. Really low hanging fruit. I can't imagine making it that easy for us to paint him to be a monster. I mean, if I had his kind of money,
Glass Trapper
I'd be paying
88.
somebody to watch my image for me. Bro.
Cheers, boss.
Is he that stupid? Hey, Glass Trapper 88, right on, buddy. Who knows? Hillary Clinton is trending huge. I hope she died. Left office, she left. February 11th. Very hard to believe the network that lied about Hillary Clinton, lied about COVID, and lied about. How the fuck did we not see this coming? God bless America.
Oh no.
What's up, bro?
I just said, oh no.
What?
I think I died.
Oh, I missed that.
Got knocked down by a big dude.
God bless America.
No, I'm in water, but I cannot move.
New pinned tweet at Nays Garden, you guys. Go check it out. Like it. Retweet it. Leave a comment. I see 3 people have already seen it, so that's cool. It's getting seen. It's a picture of Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris, and with some very nice words that I had to share about both
Heavy
of them.
Padilla. What's up, Nay?
About their fantastic accomplishments. Hey, Heavy P, Heavy P, Heavy P. What's up, son? Psst, unreal. Psh, unreal, Heavy P. Time to smoke. That's what's up. Psh. I still haven't checked the freaking news site. Okay.
Heavy Padilla. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Whoa. Finland begins construction of barriers along frontier with Russia. Border agency says. Finland.
With Russia? Or against Russia?
Finland? No. Where their border is with Russia. They've got a border along Russia.
Yeah. Because it was in the news just a week ago, or something like that, that Finland wanted to join NATO.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Finland and Sweden, or Finland and one of the other countries. There's 2 of them. Like
Norway.
All right. Cheers, Cyber.
Yeah, I'm packed.
All right, Heavy P, Glass Trapper 88, Billy Bob Thornton, everybody that's over there on the Rumble sphere. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I say cheers to all of you guys too. Thank you guys. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Oh my God. Can you hear her?
Yeah.
She's so funny. Rogan loves that woman.
That's good.
Loves her. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, dude. Rogan. Man, I don't know if I trust. I don't trust Rogan. If he was by himself, I don't know what he would do. This situation happened tonight. I was walking him, and somebody's little tiny dog got out, smaller than my cat, little female, like a Shih Tzu, really cute, came running out in the street and came right up to Rogan, man. I had Rogan I had him. So he wasn't going to be able to hurt that dog. And I had him facing away from that dog. And that dog came up and sniffed his butt. Could barely read. It was a tiny little dog. Could barely sniff him. And then Rogan turned around and, immediately the hair went up on his back, but he was wagging his tail. And then he started aggressively growling at the dog and barking at it and scared it. And it like backed up like 20 feet and was like trying to figure out, because it's like a puppy. It was trying to figure out what to do. And I was just waiting for the owners to come out, and save the dog, because I wasn't able to do anything. I was in a position where all I could do was walk away. But these other people were coming down the road. So I'm it's a T, and I'm here. And then walking across in front of me was another couple with a vicious poodle, a dog that I know is a vicious dog. And I've been warned about that poodle, and I always keep Rogie away from it, and they always keep their dog away from my dog. That little dog ran out and went after the poodle. And the guy's girlfriend or wife was there and kind of like kept the little puppy away as he held the poodle back. And then I figured I could help. So I could see what was going on. So I brought Rogan over closer to the poodle, and the poodle immediately turned and faced Rogan, and they're just looking at each other. They're just like looking at each other from like 15 feet away. And I was occupying the poodle, and I had Rogan totally under control. Rogan was totally chill, and the poodle was totally chill just looking at Rogan, because it was not even thinking about that little puppy anymore. It was Rogan was the concern. So, luckily, finally, the woman got her kids under control and came and got her little puppy. Turns out the woman, I believe, is the wife who got the puppy. The puppy belongs to this guy who took a picture of a hawk for me about a month or two ago and emailed me the picture of this hawk really close up. Is really cool. But yeah, I don't know what Rogan would have done if he was off the leash and had gotten out of the house and that whole situation happened. I don't know what would have happened. I think Rogan would have killed both those dogs.
Wow.
And nobody could have stopped it. I think he could have just. I don't know what kind of situation he's going to get into, how people are going to respond or whatever. But Rogan wants to go try to kill a bear. He'll kill anything. He's chasing birds and stuff now. He's chasing squirrels. He's starting to mark his territory now, which he didn't used to do, and lift his leg. 4 years, bro. Never lifted his leg. Now he's starting to aim it. Now he's finally getting it. He's like, I don't want to get my piss up higher on these plants. I got to lift my leg. So, you know, he's got that. What is it? The aggression, you know, from just being a 4-year-old pit bull. He's in his prime. And, you know, last night we were sleeping, me and him were on the bed. And the cat wanted me to feed it. The cat came up on the bed, and I'm trying to remember. It laid down or sat next to my leg for like a minute. Rogan was on my right, and his head was by my knee. Right? And I'm under the covers like this. And the cat goes over my leg to get like in between my two legs, and Rogan picks his head up and looks at the cat and lets out a growl like a tiger in a jungle, like a really slow, low rolling. It was like, I can't do it. It was like,
wow.
It was like this. It was so low, and it was like you could hear it pulsing. It was like you know, like a tiger does. I can't explain it, but I can only tell you that it's the kind of growl that he never does. It's like he maybe does that when he thinks there's a bear outside, but it's a different kind of a bark. This was more like I'm going to kill you if you come 1 inch closer to me. If you make one more move closer to me, I'm going to stop making this noise. I'm going to grab you and I'm going to shake your neck. Bro, I swear, all I did was the cat heard that and went pew as soon as the dog made that noise, and the dog then put his head back down on the bed next to my leg and went to go back to sleep, and I pet him. I said, "Good doggy." Bro, I can't even describe that growl. It was like God, I wish I had something like that recorded for you to hear another dog doing that. Hey, no. I'm going to get Rogan over here, and he's going to growl at you again. I'm not letting you outside. I'm not letting you outside. Stop it. Stop it. I'll pet you. I'll pet you. I'll pet you. I'm going to 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 pet you because I pet you. I'm going to pet you. You good boy. Harrows. Oh, Harrows. Harrows. I'm petting the cat. I'm gonna pet that dog. I'm gonna pet that dog. Don't bite me. I will smack your face. I don't like it when you bite. I don't like the bite. I don't like the bite. Get down. There we go. Go on. Get. Go on, get. You're bothering me. Next, when he comes here again, I'm gonna chase him out with this thing. This is my kitty chaser. That's my kitty chaser. In fact, I bet you if I hit it with a lighter like this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey, they emailed me back, guys. International
Oh,
Delight.
nice.
Yes,
Who did? Who did?
International Delight, because the way
Who's
this,
that?
that's the company that makes the creamer that I put in my coffee that is delicioso.
Oh.
The very coffee that I am enjoying at this moment. And let me tell you something. They put this plastic wrapper on here, and my mom tries to recycle it, so she takes a knife and she cuts it. And I saw her trying to do it. I was like, Mom, you're gonna cut yourself. I said, they need to put a tab on this. It'd be so simple to just have a tab that would just tear down and take the plastic off, and then you could recycle it. You don't have to risk stabbing yourself with a knife. You're 81 years old. You could slip and end up stabbing yourself. You could kill yourself over trying to fucking recycle something over something that shouldn't have a plastic wrap on it in the first place. But these idiots put it on there, so the least they could do is include a little tab that'll just help you strip it right off. So I emailed them that, and I tweeted at them. They sent me a message back on my email. They emailed me and they said, thank you for contacting us. It wasn't just one of those form letter things. It said, we are going to recommend to our team that they look into putting a pull tab on the plastic wrapper. It is a very good idea, and we think you've got a great, and we want to stay in touch with you, and blah, 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 and all this stuff.
Oh, nice.
My mom was blown away when she says, that's a really good company. I go, no, it's not, Mom. I say, just about every company will do this. If you just take the time to contact them, they will talk to you, and you can make changes. I made changes to Post Raisin Bran just by calling them and telling them that their fucking stupid goddamn bags, every time I would go to open it, it would rip the bag and fucking Raisin Bran would go everywhere. Now, I don't eat it anymore because it's total poison. You shouldn't eat Post Raisin Bran. But they responded back to me and they thanked me for contacting them, and they said that they were going to look into different solutions for doing that, because I wasn't the first person to say that. And sure enough, within 2 months after I sent that letter, I got a box and they had changed the kind of glue, and you could just open it, and man, it just opens, and they all did it. And they're using a less sticky kind of glue that still glues the thing, but it doesn't rip the paper when you try to open it. And that was just stupid, you know. And I was like, don't you guys, that's what I said to them in the email. I was like, I want you to try to open up one of your boxes of Raisin Bran, and you tell me how easily it is for you to open that bag without destroying the bag when you do it. You know, I was so pissed about it. It's like these, because they're so stupid. These are just stupid little things, and you're wondering when things used to work. And is that 3-armed lady?
Yeah.
I want to call her Army. Hey, Army.
Oh, she's coming. He gave me a fish.
What's up,
He
Army?
gave me a fish.
Dude,
She
look at
loves
her,
me.
bro. She's Army, bro. Army.
He gave me a fish. That's awesome.
Army, Navy, Air Force, and Army. Her name's Army. That's a great name.
She have more legs than arms.
What?
She have 4 legs.
I didn't notice that. She had 4 legs?
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at your house, bro.
Yeah, coming along.
Bro, I mean, it's totally... Is the roof on? Yeah.
Still.
You should put a deck up on top. Observation tower, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the stars at night.
Yeah, probably sure.
Psst. You got a total view of the stars at night there, bro. There's no trees. You should get Elon Musk's Starlink for out there, because you don't have any obstructions. It'd be perfect internet if you're in the right parallel. Are you guys digging the Cyber Reload gameplay tonight? It's different than just killing zombie after zombie after zombie, huh? It's a good change. Fastest growing metro in the United States is turning to a shrinking reservoir. The combination of more people and less water makes for an uncertain future around St. George, Utah. So they're running out of water in St. George, Utah, everybody. You're going to hear these stories more. You're going to hear these stories more and more. It's just like a snowball. So we've already heard of plenty of other places that are running out of water. Breaking news. At least 26 dead, 85 injured as trains collide in northern Greece.
Damn.
Let's hope Hash is okay and far away from that. He's in Turkey. Huh. Scientists say chemical tests in East Palestine are unusually high. That's an opposite of what I've been hearing, so let's see what this is all about. The aftermath of the toxic January Ohio keeps spreading in more states. Scientists say tests in East Palestine show unusually high levels of some chemicals. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb is the latest out-of-state official to say he was stunned to learn hazardous waste from the Norfolk Southern train derailment and subsequent release of toxic chemicals was headed to his state. It's Indiana. After learning third-hand that materials may be transported to our state yesterday, I directed my environmental director to reach out to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, Holcomb said in a written statement Tuesday. The materials should go to the nearest facilities, not moved from the far eastern side of Ohio to the far western side of Indiana, Holcomb said. I want to know exactly what precautions will be taken in the transport and disposition of the materials. After surprise shipments of hazardous waste to Texas and Michigan, the EPA approved 2 sites in Ohio to handle safe disposal of the waste. A health assessment clinic in Beaver County has seen more than 130 people. They're just across the state border from East Palestine. Since it opened its doors 1 week ago, the Ohio Department of Health says the clinic's aim is to take stock of the ailments residents are experiencing and help connect them with available local resources. 130 people.
Wow.
A new data analysis suggests 9 out of the dozens of chemicals that EPA has been monitoring are higher than what normally would be found in East Palestine, according to scientists. If the levels of some chemicals remain high, it could pose a problem for residents' health over time, the scientists said. Temperature changes or high winds might stir up the chemicals and release them into the atmosphere. The chemical with the highest concentration found in East Palestine was a substance called acrolein. The data analysis said acrolein, acrolein, or acrolein, or acroline. It's like alkaline, but acroline. Acroline is used to control plants, algae, rodents, and microorganisms. It is a clear liquid at room temperature and is toxic. It can cause inflammation and irritation of the skin, respiratory tract, and mucous membranes. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, it's not elevated to the point where it's necessarily like an immediate evacuate the building health concern. said Albert Presto, an associate research professor of mechanical engineering at Carnegie Mellon's Wilton E. Scott Institute for Energy Innovation, who is working on the university's chemical monitoring effort in East Palestine. But we don't know necessarily what the long-term risk is or how long that concentration that causes that risk will persist. It's almost like you're listening to a character in a movie that is like a comedic relief, comedic relief, and ooh, was that a zombie? It was a cannibal.
No, yeah.
It's like the comic relief, and it's like the way he's talking. He says it's not elevated to the point where it's necessarily like an immediate evacuate the building health concern. He's talking like that character in Galaxy Quest, who is like, yeah, we need to realign the generator thingy with the phaser bank doohickeys, and with that we should have enough power to get the engines working again. Remember that part where he said that?
Yeah.
He's like, really good job, guys. Group hug. Come on, everybody, group hug. Remember that? I love that part. Yeah, man. That's the way this guy is talking right here. He's like, it's not elevated to the point where it's necessarily like an immediate evacuate the building health concern. But we don't know necessarily what the long-term risk is or how long that concentration that causes that risk will persist. That's what the guy said, word for word. Some East Palestine residents have reported rashes, headaches, nausea, and bloody noses. That's freaking scary. Since the derailment and the February 6th controlled release and burning of vinyl chloride. A bloody nose is one of the easiest things for somebody to fake. So, hopefully, that's not what these people are doing. During his third visit to the town Tuesday, the EPA chief said ongoing tests of the air and municipal water show are safe, but urged anyone who's feeling any kind of adverse health impacts to seek medical attention. Residents and business owners can stop in and get their questions answered, sign up for home air monitoring, learn more about cleaning services. We've been testing the air from the very beginning, and the state's been testing the water. Every chemical that was on that train and every byproduct from those chemicals have been tested or are part of our testing regimen, he said. So we believe firmly that our testing regimen is protective. They're doing real-time air monitoring and sampling in the village. Mobile lab will analyze air samples on site and deliver
Billy Bong Thornton.
results quickly.
Water safe, but all the fish died.
I know. Killed all the fish. But anyway, anybody that's ever used an antifungal, anti-analgicide like me in a pond to kill the algae and make the water clear and not kill the fish understands that if you overuse that algae right out of the bottle, you'll kill every fish in your pond. It'll tell you that. Overusing this product will kill your fish. Do not overuse this product. It always says only do a small section at a time and make sure your fish have a part of the pond where they can get to where this stuff is not at, because this stuff takes all of the oxygen out of the water, right? So there's different things, different chemicals and whatever, and you got to be careful just with the consumer versions of these products. I can imagine a train car that's full of the concentrated version of the product that they only use a couple of drops for a gallon of what I'm using gets released. Sure, bro. Yeah, it's going to kill all the microbacteria, the minnows, fish, small reptiles, birds, you know, any small mammals that are eating those fish or the dead fish, you know, birds of prey, all that, not birds of prey, but scavenger birds. Yeah, bro. It's a chemical spill. That's what it does. It's not that shocking. What sucks is that people live near tracks so that's America. You know, let's put really crappy. I mean, at least fix the railroad tracks near the goddamn homes, and on the railroad tracks where these trains are going to be going by homes. And if there's something on the tracks that's making, I don't know what the cause of this accident was. Was it the tracks or was it the cars? Does anybody know?
No idea.
They're saying always, was preventable, this was preventable. Okay, then they know what caused it. What fucking caused it? If it was so preventable.
No! I just saw him, I saw them in Publix the other day. Oh, so he's okay now. He's okay. Yeah, he looked great. They were getting on a little trip. This damn screws.
Billy Bong Thornton. The brakes caught on fire that didn't know for 20 miles.
U.S. intelligence has estimated that 80% of Wagner Group...
Shut up. The brakes caught on fire. They didn't know for 20. So it was Norfolk Southern's fault. It wasn't the tracks. It was the brakes, the poor brakes. I heard they were like Civil War era brakes.
Billy Bong Thornton. Driving on fire for 20-something miles.
Dude, Russian soldiers are pleading to join the Wagner Group.
Wow.
Are you shocked?
I mean...
Can you believe it? Bro. Listen, man. This is a video. This video is related, or this video is... Oh, okay. Bro, they love the Wagners, bro. They want to fight with them. They feel more comfortable and safe fighting among these guys than among Russian troops is the message. This is CNN putting this out. So this is probably a small group of Russian soldiers that are doing this, right? It's probably not en masse. But this is how CNN paints stuff. Let's see how Erin Burnett does this, because she is a masterful propagandist for the war. That is what Erin Burnett does. She does for CNN. She hates Putin. She is the Rachel Maddow of CNN. So the way Rachel Maddow attacks Vladimir Putin for MSNBC, that is the exact job of her. It's to mirror Rachel Maddow. It's always anti-Putin, Putin's war on Ukraine, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Putin's horrible, and Putin did this, and Putin's a monster, and blah, 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 and Putin's dying, and Putin's failing, and Putin's losing, and Wagner's horrible, and blah, 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 and all this shit. That being said, now let's see how she covers it. This should be really interesting.
Fighters as of late last year were dead or injured. 80%. Intelligence has estimated that 80% of Wagner Group fighters as of late last year were dead. Intelligence has estimated that 80% of Wagner Group fighters as of late...
Really? Okay, 80%. Maybe if you were to consider that they didn't have a massive pool to keep bringing new fighters in, I don't know how you come up with a percentage. It's not like Wagner only has this many guys and there's no one else joining in. There's literally, she's about to tell you that soldiers are asking to join it. So how do you reconcile one with the other? Oh, they don't. Those two statements conflict with each other directly. So listen to her say it again and listen and understand how this is so conflicting. This is funny. She says it so fast at the beginning.
Intelligence has estimated that 80% of Wagner Group fighters as of late last year were dead or injured. 80%. But it seems that Russians much prefer their odds fighting with Wagner on the...
You know, and injured could mean that somebody sprained an ankle. Injured could mean that somebody got COVID, you know, and had to take a 2-week break. Injured could mean, you know, somebody's got, you know, a splinter, you know, that got infected.
Front lines and fighting with the former Russian military there. Here's new video that we found of Putin's own soldiers, right? So these are soldiers in the
She's
Russian
trying to
military,
shame Putin.
and they are now pleading with the Wagner Group to let them get out of the military and join the private army instead. Here it is.
Now, isn't the private army Wagner, isn't it supported by Vladimir Putin? Doesn't he support their existence in some way? So she's, and I'm just doing this, guys, but in doing this, she's trying to shame the Russian army because these guys want to go from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, okay? All 8 of them that they could get for their video want to go join Wagner, and that's fine. But Putin's army is horrible because of these 8 dudes. So let's see what's up.
Unfortunately, the situation here has led to the disbanding of our regiment. We ask that we be allowed to join your ranks. There are 10 of us here who are combat ready.
Benjamin Patterson.
Might sound pathetic to you, but
Hey, Nay.
the reality of it is...
Hey, Benjamin. No. The reality of it is, Aaron, it's 10 people. I don't know. I chased
Billy
him
Bong
away.
Thornton. 10 keyword ha ha ha.
He may be in your room.
Okay.
Rogan's on, look at Rogan's on the couch.
So it's funny how she's going to try to spin that there's 10 people. So let's see what the spin is.
pathetic to you, but the reality of it is, when you think about what they're doing, speaking out against the military that they serve, the country they serve for, wanting to fight for Wagner, those words...
They're speaking out against the Russian army because they want to join Wagner. Can we go back to what they said again? Now, this is kind of like a massive misrepresentation. So let's listen to what they said.
To let them get out of the military and join the private army instead. Here it is.
Unfortunately, the situation here has led to the disbanding of our regiment. We ask that we be allowed to join your ranks. There are 10 of us here who are combat ready.
So their thing got disbanded. They want to fight. I'm totally missing something here. Where are they saying that they can't stand Russia? It sounds like to me they want to go fight on the front lines with Wagner. And they want to help Putin by going in the front lines with Wagner. And let me just say this.
Here has led.
Let me just say this to all those Ukrainian soldiers out there. These are just 10 more motherfuckers that you better look out for, because they're coming for you. They're coming for all of you, and they want you. These 10 guys right here, they want you bad. Yeah, they do. Those guys right there. Those are 10 hard motherfuckers right there. And for some reason, Erin Burnett thinks that she can spin this story to somehow make Putin look bad. Where I don't see 10 guys defecting. I see 10 guys trying to step it up. And that 10 guys that are hungry for more. That's what I see. And Aaron Burnett looks at this and sees this as a slap in the face.
Billy Bong Thornton.
This is...
Look at those big trucking guns.
This is extremely high-hanging fruit that Aaron Burnett will never be tall enough or skillful enough to pluck. And what she is saying doesn't even make sense. Like you said, look at those guns. Night, Mom. Love you. Let's see how Aaron Burnett spins this further, because you guys that are watching, I don't care whether you're pro-Ukraine, pro-Russia, however you view the war, whatever. I'm kind of curious to see if you see the silliness behind Aaron Burnett and the seriousness behind my assessment of this, her and I looking at the same video. And also I want to point this out. Isn't it funny how they're only showing this tiny little segment of this video? Because it doesn't seem like there was more there, but for some reason they don't want you to hear what was being said. You know, because maybe if we had heard more, we would have understood that they were saying this because they felt abandoned by Putin and by Russia, and they want to get back in for whatever reason. You know, who knows what happened with this, why they've been cut off, you know?
To the disbanding of our regiment. We ask that we be allowed to join your ranks. There are 10 of us here who are combat ready.
So, okay.
10 might sound pathetic to you, but the reality of it is, when you think about what they're doing, speaking out against the military that they serve, the country they serve for, wanting to fight for Wagner, those words are damning for Putin's generals and for Putin himself. In fact, Putin today admitted to losses, which he almost never does, saying that his top secret intelligence agency, the FSB specifically, has been suffering losses because of the war. So he's not even talking about soldiers, he's talking about the FSB.
Oh, she knows what he's talking about, and he's admitting to it. Oh, so there's losses, everybody, and Putin's admitted to it. So, okay, so everybody, we've got to keep this war going because we're winning and Putin's losing. She's weird, isn't this weird?
He is saying that units suffering losses were directly involved in his, quote, special military operation, actively fighting terrorism, organized crime, corruption, and extremism, as he called it, talking about death in their ranks.
What just happened?
New video we have into Out Front that clearly shows the brutal and bloody battle going on the front lines now, where all this death is happening. Here's a Russian.
Oh, shut up, you fucking fat, ugly bitch. That was shorter than I thought. You know, all I can say is what I see, and they'll only let you see so much, and then they'll tell you what they want you to believe.
Benjamin Patterson.
And you guys can look at the video and decide for yourselves. I know what I think. What I think is Russia has a whole lot of bodies to throw at this war, and they got a lot more than Ukraine has, and a lot more than the rest of the world is willing to provide. And even if the rest of the world steps in, that's still Russia's going to have more bodies. Because, you know, China's going to help out. And it's just going to be a matter of who can hang with you know, with the most amount of human beings, you know, that are willing to go to fight. I don't know how big. Damn, dude. 3 army.
Benjamin Patterson.
She's got 4 legs. Where's the 4?
That's why
where's
CNN
legs 3 and
sucks.
4 at?
Looking like another Crimea.
Oh.
Oh, 3 legs. Sorry.
3 legs and 3 arms. How does that work? Okay. All right. You gotta see how to make that work there. Okay. So, that's weird the way she's kind of like up on her tiptoes, like floating around. Yeah. It's crazy. Dude, they must have had so much fun creating this game. It is so weird.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people were involved.
Oh, I don't know. No clue.
Thousands. Probably 100. Probably 100 people. I don't think any of these games have thousands, but I've seen where it was like, I watched the end of a game once and watched the credits, and I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe how many people were involved in it. The credits were so long. And what was so cool was there were people, you could tell by the names, that people from all over the world, you know, and the names were all different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Now, I happen to know someone I went to school with when I was a kid. And he was the artist that did just the water effects on the polar bears from the Super Bowl commercial. If you remember the Super Bowl commercial with the polar bears from like 20 years ago, and it was like a big deal, my buddy did the graphics for the just for one little aspect of that cartoon. That it was like a 3D animation type deal. It was like right when it was coming out new. The polar bears were like, you know, really like it was like a Budweiser, there's Coca-Cola, I think. Coca-Cola polar bears. Here, let me look that up. Let me see if that comes up. It may have been Pepsi.
Benjamin Patterson. Was that the Coca-Cola one?
Coca-Cola polar bears commercial. No, here it is, dude. 2013, 2012, 2005. Here's 2005. 1993.
Benjamin Patterson.
Boom.
I remember a Polar Pop one too.
He's like, I think he did the liquid effects. Had something to do with the with something with fluid, or it was the detail of the hair. I think that may have been what he worked on. When it shows the fur, I think that may have been the thing that my friend worked on. But yeah, it was crazy when I found out about that. I was like, whoa. You're doing stuff. He's probably working on video games now. I'll Google his name and see if he comes up on anything.
Benjamin Patterson. When they all drink along like
Dude,
we all smoke
he came
along.
right up.
Jerry Lawton.
Check this out.
What up, Nay? I got some bangin' dabs. I got some dabs. It's called Candy Cane. It's truly amazing.
Hell yeah, Jerry Lawton.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Hey, this is it. Visual effects, add or change, contribute. Oh, it just says visual effects. Known for Speed 2 cruise control visual effects. He still lives in Florida. Software architect, technical wizard, CUDA consultant, Palo Alto, California. He got his phone number right here, dude. Damn. There's a picture of him right there. He looks good, man.
Heavy Padilla.
He looks good now.
You're right.
Good. I'm right about what? I'm right about what? First 2 Coke Polar Bear commercials. Oh, here's the first one. It's too bad the God, the graphics are so bad. 480, dude. You can't see any of it. It's all blurred out. See Pentagon official call out Matt Gaetz for citing Chinese propaganda in hearing. Yeah, except the Chinese propaganda is true. You know, it's so stupid. This is so stupid they report it this way. Wow.
Yeah, Dr. Call, do we have DoD personnel in Ukraine now?
We do. We have a couple dozen at the embassy.
Other than the embassy, any other personnel?
Nope.
How about CIA? Are there training folks in Ukraine?
Not going to talk about that in an unclassified setting. Happy to talk about that further in the classified briefing.
Is the Azov battalion getting access to U.S. weapons?
Hear that?
Not that I'm aware of, but...
Bullshit.
Southern Fisherman 843.
Bullshit right there.
What yup?
Hey, Token Dave, where you been, buddy? So this guy right here, Matt Gaetz, who I can't stand, is calling this guy out and saying, are American weapons getting in the hands of the Azov battalion in Ukraine? You know, of course they are. Of course they are. Do you know what he says? And you know what CNN cheerleads on? Is that, well, you got this information from Chinese disinformation from a Chinese article, so it can't be true. Except it's true. Of course Azov Battalion is getting American weapons. This is just stupid.
I consent to enter into the record the Global Times investigative report that talks about training. It's from the Atlantic Council's Digital Forensics Research Lab.
We're all charged up.
The Azov Battalion was even getting stuff as far back as 2018.
Without objection, so ordered.
Any reason to disagree with that assessment? Dr.
Is this the, I'm sorry, is this the Global Times from China?
No, this is...
That's what you read.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, would that be a
Southern Fisherman 843.
As a general matter, I don't take Beijing's propaganda.
Oliver Bro just got back from Puerto Rico. Been busy as heck, just riding the train, having a root canal tomorrow.
Puerto Rico, wow. Okay, right on, buddy. So this guy says that's from, you know, an article from Chinese propaganda newspaper, whatever. But why don't you answer the questions anyway? Just because Chinese reported the information, that doesn't mean it's not true. It just means it's reported in a Chinese propaganda paper. But the fact is, you don't really want to address the question. You just want to say you won't entertain the question because it's Chinese propaganda. Notice this. He doesn't answer the question. Watch. Watch.
No, this is...
That's what you read.
That's what you read.
Yeah, would that be a reason?
As a general matter, I don't take Beijing's propaganda.
Well, no, yeah, but just tell me if the allegation is true or false.
Right.
I mean,
I don't have any evidence one way or the other as a general...
I don't have any evidence one way or the other. Dude, it's your job, okay? That's your job. It's your job to know these things, and that's why he's asking you. Don't you fucking mention that it comes from Chinese. He doesn't give a fuck where the goddamn source of the information comes from. He's asking you whether it's true or false. Are American weapons ending up in the hands of fucking Nazis? The answer is yes, they are. And you're a fucking idiot for acting like you don't have access to that fucking information. I'm on Twitter. I'm just a dude doing this, and I've got access to that information, you dumbass. So don't sit there and pretend. You're playing pretend, dude. Doesn't even make sense. What are you doing? You're not even making sense, dude. It's troubling. It's troubling. What are you doing to that guy's face again? You did this before.
I started over. I fucked it up. That building, I fucked it up. It's easier for me to start over than fucking recreate everything and cut trees down again and shit.
Are you kidding me? All of those resources and shit, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't just disassemble it? Like stack the wood?
I think this will be faster, man.
But you could have disassembled it and stacked the wood and rebuilt it?
I probably could, but I also got attacked all the time. By that point, the horde came after me all the time.
Oh my god. It's crazy. This game is crazy. So this guy won't address. I don't have information as to that, whether it's true or false. Does Azov have American weapons? I bet you I could Google pictures of Azov Battalion, and I'll show you them on American equipment. I bet you I can find it. Fucking idiots. I don't have the time. I ain't got the time. Who's got the time for that shit? Not me. Matt Gaetz shut down by Pentagon official for pushing Chinese propaganda at hearing, reports the Huffington Post. You see that? You see, it's multiple agencies trying to make it sound like Matt Gaetz got shut down when what happened was the guy just refused to answer a simple question and used an excuse of the source of the question. Well, just to answer it. It's a good... I think Americans should know if people who are doing Nazi salutes are getting their weapons and killing people with them. You know, I don't think a lot of Americans are going to be happy about that. Permitless carry bill in Florida likely to pass. Oh, yeah. It'll pass. After losing billions of dollars on the metaverse, yeah, I believe it was $100 billion, Mark Zuckerberg's launching a top-level team at Meta to develop AI.
He just don't give up, does he?
Products for WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. You know, it would really suck if Mark Zuckerberg choked on his own tongue while he was sleeping tonight. I'm just saying, that would really suck. No law regarding cannabis, Cyber. What do you say about that?
Packed.
Well, cheers to you and everyone watching this show all across the internet. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Food and hell. Cheers.
Why Ron DeSantis might never be president. This is from 1945. Low energy Ron probably wouldn't work this time. But he was definitely very low energy in his 1-hour interview on Fox News. But lack of energy and charisma could become a problem.
Let's hope.
I hope so, bro. Because he's the governor of fucking Florida. Fuck, dude, it's all bad news, bro. Twitter drags Elon Musk for agreeing with Dilbert cartoonist's racist views. Elon Musk is a racist cunt motherfucker. Fuck him. Fuck Elon Musk. Fucking douchebag. Okay, that's all of that news. That's everything there. I've gone through all the stories. Dude, it's so funny, the picture of that guy, Michael Knowles, he looks like a little bitch in the picture. Well, if you look at the picture on my screen, look at the way he is in that one little still frame. It's just, he looks like a little bitch. Oh, God. Ugh. is a Tribble run?
Dave Sea Fishing. Puffing.
I said, what is a Tribble run? I'm scared to Google anything these days. Is it like a prickly cactus? We'll see if Ron laughs at that. RollingStone.com. It's estimated that millions of Americans have developed chronic illness as a result of COVID-19 infection. For some, especially those in the gig economy, it's made them unable to support themselves. People living in tents on the beach. Okay. I still have Covfefe. This looks like another edited video. Let's see if this is an edited video.
What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the We're developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on. We're developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on. we're developing through technology.
It doesn't seem that bad. I mean, who cares? Right? It won't. It most likely won't apply to corporate jets, yachts, or emissions from homes greater than 5,000 square feet. This obsession with tracking people is worrisome and needs to stop. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. A new credit card that shuts down your funds once you've reached your carbon footprint limit.
What? That's gotta be a joke.
I know, right?
It's a proof of concept. The Economy CO2 credit card website, MasterCard and the United Nations are joining forces to monitor the carbon effect of your credit card purchases. And then you'll hit your carbon max and it'll stop working. Hey, of course it's voluntary for now. The new credit card is called
for now.
And on the back of the card, it's going to say, I am taking responsibility for every transaction I make to help protect the planet. This is a social credit score, and it's a proof of concept. The Economy CO2 credit card website claims it is the largest initiative ever taken by a bank in educating its users on the impact of consumption. They say themselves they want to set a global standard for carbon calculations. That's the key. Once they have their numbers in place, then they can give every single purchase you make a score and punish you directly. This is what China does. And of course, this will only be enforced on you and me and any businesses that don't go along with their scheme. And banks are going to enforce it. MasterCard and the United Nations are joining forces to monitor the carbon effect of your credit card purchase.
It's MasterCard. So no one uses MasterCard, dude. Everyone uses Visa. So it's fucking MasterCard. It's MasterCard, dude. I don't even think I own a MasterCard, bro. I got a wallet full of freaking credit cards and ain't one of them a MasterCard. About carbon footprint. I don't care about this shit. What else? What else is going on here? Breaking news: Hunter Biden dresses as a bear high on coke. Dude, this guy Alex has 15,000 followers on Twitter. Oh my god. Holy shit. Breaking, the U.S. says that Chinese satellite from Space TY aided the Wagner Group.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised with if China somehow support Russia.
You know what someone said? Well, we're even then, being it's highly likely that the CIA and our satellite data contractors have been feeding, targeting, and intel data to Ukraine. Bro, we've been supplying freaking rockets and ammunition to Ukraine. What, are you kidding me? It's so funny how they're like, dude, China supplies deadly support to Russia. Oh, well, America is supplying deadly force to Ukraine. So shut up. You know, it's like, what do you think, that Russia's not gonna find allies, and those allies aren't going to help them? You're an idiot, you know. These people are idiots. It's just kind of funny to watch, because hey man, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault. And all we can do is watch. And you know, if you're getting some kind of sick enjoyment out of it like I am, it makes it that much easier to go to sleep at night, you know. And I sleep like a baby. Dude, look at the crypto market. Are you ready for this? $23,486, $23,486, $23,486. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. 1,636 Ethereum, 123 on Matic, 123, 123. That's easy to remember. 123 on Matic, 123. 2180 here. We're about to hit on Harmony One. 2180. 2179 right now. I think it's gonna go to 80. Nope, 78's going up. 3579 over here too. Cardano 35 cents, gonna go to 36 cents if it keeps going up. 303. Binance has gone up $3. So this is a massive climb, big climb here. Let's see what the rest of the things are doing here. Okay, everything's in red for the most part. ILV's number one, and then Ethereum is up there near the top. Doge is at 8 cents, no big deal there. Bitcoin is at 0. There you go. There is your crypto review, people. There's your crypto review, people. As you can see right here, our sign right here says 46.9. So if Harmony will come back up to hit 22, that will probably go up to 47. Would be nice to see. We'll see. Let's see what else is going on here. I got nothing else, man. Heavy P. Heavy P. Heavy P is out there retweeting me, liking my tweets. That's really neat. Show stories. What else, man? What else? Jimmy Dore gets smeared. Only 4 people watching on YouTube, huh? Yeah, we're late. We're late. Artificial sweetener linked to heart attacks, blood clots, and strokes. CBS News. shit, this is another totally different kind of sweetener. Another one linked to fucking diabetes. Freaking erythritol. That's not the same one from this morning. This is the same one, I think. It would be just too coincidental, I'm afraid. This is great. What are you guys going to do for the rest of the night? I finished all my coffee. Nope, I still got some left. Psh. Good to the last drop. That was fantastic. 2184. There goes Harmony.
Heavy Padilla. Watch the ID channel.
Watch the ID channel. I don't know what you mean, buddy.
Heavy Padilla. Investigation Discovery.
Investigation Discovery. So, this guy, you guys heard earlier, this guy's trying to pass a bill in the state of Florida that would eliminate the Democratic Party because they were once supportive of slavery in the 1800s. Nice.
That's insane.
Did you just eat the head off that thing?
No, it was cooked. Yeah, it was cooked. I had cooked it well.
Fish heads. Dude, there's mussels that catch fish. Are you kidding me?
This episode is...
Fucking A, dude. A mussel will catch fish. I'm watching this video. I want to see this motherfucker catch a fish. Oh shit. Dude, it caught the fish by its mouth. This mussel did. And that fish is not getting away. It's clamped in there. That is crazy. Dude, is that psychotic? I've never seen that before. problem eating one of the motherfuckers now. Another vicious little bastards. I just had some 2 nights ago. They were good. Look at that one. That's the tail. The tail of a fish sticking out. That is crazy. It looks like a fish. Look at that. It looks like a fish. It's got a fake eye on it and everything. Look at that. Look at what that thing does, dude. It's crazy. Dude, these mussels just spray out thousands of eggs. Thousands of little mussel eggs. Holy shit. Oh my god, what is that? idea muscles did that. I wonder if that's a certain kind of muscle. Alright, you guys, I'm shutting this down. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the 3-hour show. You guys take care. Have nice evenings. Today is Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow, man. You guys take care. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Be on Twitter at Nays Garden. Okay? Bye. I spend more time on Twitter now because of my bigger phone. So, come see me, yo.
Is that even fucking possible, bro?
Yeah. The phone makes it easier. Alright, bye guys.